Morning Maine. I'm here with William from the Penobscot Theatre Company and Douglas from Maine Seacoast Mission, and they're here today to talk about the Matinicus play. It's called the Lighthouse play, right?
Yeah.
Coming to Penobscot Theatre Company. Stage rehearsals are set for Thursday, and we're off and running, right?
We are, yeah. We have a Pay What You Wish dress rehearsal on Wednesday night that anyone can come to at 7 p.m. And then we'll do previews on Thursday and Friday, and we have our opening night on Saturday. So coming up very quickly.
Cool. So we were talking, of course, there is this creative partnership with Maine Seacoast Mission. I don't know if we've highlighted, at least since I've been here, we haven't highlighted a play at Penobscot Theatre Company that's had a partnership like this.
Yeah, you know, and maybe that's on us. We really do try to make sure that each play has a partnership. This one is a little bit more significant and a little bit more tied directly to the actual sort of like the play itself. The play tells the story of Abigail Burgess, who became the first female lighthouse keeper in Maine in 1857, sort of by chance. Her father went away for supplies, and a giant nor'easter came in, and she was left to keep her family safe and keep the lights burning. Right. And so it's a story that has sort of made it into pop culture lore with the story of Keep the Lights Burning, Abby, which is a children's book that some people know. Yeah. But Jenny Cannell Davis, our playwright, has written a remarkable story that that tells that from Abby's perspective. And you know, life on these islands, these outer extreme islands, hasn't gotten too much easier since that time. Right. And the Maine Seacoast Mission does such great work serving our island communities. We thought this would be a fantastic opportunity to bring that to the fore.
Totally. Yeah, thank you for that introduction. Douglas, I mean, you're going to Matinicus, right, to help these communities out. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Sure, absolutely. We get to Matinicus at least twice each month on our vessel, the Sunbeam. It's a 4.5-hour cruise from our home port in Northeast Harbor.
Wow.
But we take essential health care, educational programming, and we just try to gather the community in a very positive way. We have a steward on the boat who will cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Nice.
We have 3 cookie jars at the end of the galley counter, always filled. Islanders will come on board. They'll grab a cup of coffee, grab a cookie, sit down, start chatting with the crew. Yeah. And as we listen to them very intentionally, we find ways that we can connect them to our programming.
Wow, I didn't know about the work that you guys are doing to help those islanders, and I don't think a lot of Mainers may not know about it either. So what a great partnership to raise awareness, and also just like, if you're in Maine, usually we think lighthouses are pretty cool to learn about when we're in Maine. But yeah, what a fantastic way to learn about it. If folks want to go to the play, or if they want to learn more, where should they go?
So www.penobscottheatre.org is where to go for tickets and information. We start previews on Thursday, and then we run for 3 weeks through April 6th. But truly, it's a one-woman play, so I think the experience is an incredibly intimate one where you get to hear Abby's story directly. Our director, Julie Lisnett, has done a beautiful job sort of crafting this story. Our actor,
I didn't know Julie was doing that.
Yeah, Julie's directing it.
Yeah, I've known Julie my whole life.
She's remarkable, and she has done such, and she is, of course, has grown up in Maine, so this is truly like...
She's a Down Easter, she grew up, I think, in Cherryfield. I should remember this.
But, you know, it's a Maine-based play made by Mainers, and Katie Peabody, who's doing just a remarkable job as Abby. She literally talks for about 120 minutes straight. It's a Herculean effort, but like the day-to-day life that she sort of like moves through.
It mirrors that.
Yeah.
It mirrors that. And I think the important part too that we don't want to miss is that Maine Seacoast Mission needs help right now too, and this kind of helps shed light on the fact that you guys could always use a helping hand. Yes. So if you feel impressed by the lifestyles that you'll learn about after going to the play, and you want to help folks on Matinicus, donating to Maine Seacoast Mission would be a great way to help.
We would be very thankful for that. They can go to our website at seacoastmission.org.
Perfect. Easy enough. Guys, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks.
Hey, thank you.
Of course.